Thank you, John. Here's the all-time major list we've been showing you for years. Djokovic tied at the top. He was 2 sets away from number 25 at the Australian Open this year, Chanda.
I mean, it's incredible when you think about how well Novak Djokovic is playing at this stage of his career, and the fact that he's still putting himself in contention. I mean, we talk so much about Sinner and, you know, how far above the field he is, but Djokovic, with his experience, with all of his titles, you can never count him out. And I think certainly he's got to be thinking the same thing. I mean, Medvedev said it. You got to maybe believe he's going to lose. He's got to lose at some point. Why not me? And Djokovic, he embodies that mindset, and it's why you see him at the top of that list there.
He plans his whole season around the majors, Jimmy. And guess who he beat in Australia this year? Jannik Sinner.
Well, I mean, he's really only playing majors almost nowadays and still manages to do very well, which is amazing. 3 out of 5 sets at his age, and he's able to get through these draws still, making a final in Australia. What's also amazing about Djokovic is those 24 majors happened at a time when you're facing Federer, when you're facing Nadal. And don't forget, Andy Murray was sneaking a few of them in as well in those days and was very tough to beat. So the fact that he has amassed what he has amassed in tennis is impossible. I knew he was going to be pretty good when he lost. The first time I ever saw him, he lost quarterfinals at Roland Garros to Nadal. He was only 18 years old. I hadn't really heard of him. He lost the first 2 sets, defaulted, and then said in the press afterwards, "It's a shame because I was really the better player today." At that point, I realized this guy has the mindset to become great because he's semi-delusional.
He said, if I'm healthy, can maintain a certain level of physical condition, I always have options. I mean, what's your confidence level in him making a deep run here?
Look, I put him in his very own category of being the best ever, going after 25, which would be just absolutely remarkable. He has all of these Grand Slams behind him. I mean, I think if things do go well with the draw and he could get a really hot day against Jannik Sinner, possibly he could find himself having success there. And I just think first and foremost, when I think of Novak Djokovic, it really is his mindset. And I think he changed how a lot of young players go about their business on a daily basis. I think of Maria Sharapova for the women's side, kind of doing that, Serena Williams as well. But Novak Djokovic, he is just on another level with that mindset, and even when he speaks, you just see this guy is built differently, he thinks differently, and that's something that I will always remember when I think about Novak Djokovic.
The tennis gods did not do him any favors. Giovanni Pecci-Pericard is in the first round. Joao Fonseca could be in the third round. Casper Ruud could be in the fourth round. That's before we even get to week 2.